Welcome to UK Pulse Repots, where we bring you the latest updates on global affairs. Tonight, the world is watching as Russia awaits a ceasefire proposal from the United States. Talks in Saudi Arabia have set the stage for what could be a turning point in the war, but will this lead to real peace, or is it just another round of political maneuvering? Let's dive into the details. There are reports that Washington and Kyiv have agreed on the framework of a 30-day ceasefire, but the real test lies in Moscow's response. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov confirmed that Russia will hold back any formal decision until it receives official details from the US. Behind closed doors, discussions are intensifying, and sources indicate that a direct call between President Putin and former President Trump could happen at any moment. At the same time, a US delegation is preparing to visit Moscow, hoping to push peace talks forward. However, while diplomacy unfolds, the war on the ground continues. A missile strike in Zelensky's hometown has claimed a civilian life, and an attack on a cargo ship in Odessa has left several people dead. These developments cast doubt on whether Russia is genuinely considering peace or if it's merely buying time. The Saudi Arabia talks have taken an unexpected turn, with the US advocating for a more comprehensive ceasefire than initially expected. American officials emphasize that any truce must be sustainable and enforceable, ensuring Ukraine's sovereignty and security. Meanwhile, Washington has restored military aid and resumed intelligence sharing with Kyiv, a move that could either bring Russia to the negotiating table or escalate tensions even further. For Ukraine, this proposal represents both hope and risk. President Zelensky has expressed optimism, acknowledging the US's role in shaping the negotiations. However, not everyone shares his enthusiasm. European allies remain cautious, fearing that a rushed ceasefire without strong guarantees could leave Ukraine vulnerable. Some analysts warn that Ukraine may have to make territorial concessions to secure long-term peace. Moscow has yet to give a definitive response, but Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has reinforced that Russia has its own conditions, chief among them the removal of NATO-backed forces from Ukraine. Experts believe Russia could be using these negotiations as a strategic delay, allowing it to strengthen its military position while keeping diplomatic options open. What comes next? If Russia rejects the ceasefire, the US is likely to respond with harsher sanctions and increased military aid for Ukraine. Trump has hinted that Washington is prepared to escalate military support if Moscow refuses to cooperate. However, history has shown that ceasefires often collapse without clear enforcement, raising concerns that this may be yet another temporary truce before the fighting resumes. So, where does this leave us? Will Russia accept the ceasefire, or is this just another diplomatic standoff with no real outcome? And what does this mean for Ukraine's future? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to UK Pulse Reports for more breaking news and in-depth analysis. Stay informed, stay engaged.